Welcome back to the channel. Ghost Zenith just come out like less than a week ago. I think 6 days ago. Yeah, you know what the heck? All opinions aside, I think they make great music. So, I mean, you know what I mean? That's I admit, if this is the first time at the channel, I am challenged by the underlining theatrics. But I'm not I don't condemn. And I like the music. So, you know what I mean? There's just a gray area here. So, let's see what we get. Let's see if I can just enjoy the song, or if I'm like, oh man, Lucifer gonna bang me again tonight. Thank me for listening to these words. I'm a little kidding and kind of telling the truth.
Decipher the clockwork, enacted as bars, devoured by shadows, we cling to the light, deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. Now and for always, a perpetual rise, a fall of illusion, your zenith fades into eternity.
I like that. That's cool. So far, I think it's kind of cool, and I just had this realization. And I'm mostly playing. I mean, if you don't have a sense of humor, this is not a channel to partake in, right? There's band and fan worship. There's all that shit out there, right? But I was thinking to myself, if the band is part of the lineup for the soundtrack of the apocalypse, there's a lot of powerful stage presence, and you know, I mean, you can just see how it all works. I mean, I've seen what the stage show looks like in videos and stuff, and I just, hey, if you're all gonna dance around while it burns, might as well have a good effing time as you do it. This, seems up there. I'm dead serious. I think there's sound. I like their fucking music. I think it's cool. I'm not a fan of the messaging, but the songs are. I just expected to turn into this something that it's not, and so I really like. I mean, I do. I don't get. I think all the crazy theatrics, the ideas, and the allegiances to other things are hey, you do you. The music catches me off guard every time I hear it. I'm like, I expect it to be fucking deicide or something, and it doesn't need to be that way. I've seen comments, people having this discussion, and I agree. I mean, if that's your thing, you should get all different genres of your thing, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Set free.
Yeah. Hey, Hey, that line right there. And then I'm looking at the artwork and I'm thinking, I mean, that must be serve yourself, take revenge, embrace all pleasures. I was trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what LeVay put down there. Hey, I think, a lot of self-service. And actually, the doctrine, LeVay's doctrine is pretty much how everyone lives right now. So I got to say, I mean, lyrical content is definitely siding with the ones who run the earth.
A genesis captured, ignited by truth. A modernist rapture, a vision to soothe. Devoured by shadows, we cling to the light. Deluded by wisdom, the bringer of night. Now and for always, a perpetual rise. And fall of illusion, you're seated, fades into eternity. Time will soon be gone.
That's why I like listening to the music. I think the music is good, and I am literally on the edge of my seat waiting to see if this part's true. So, hey, you do you, and I'm waiting for the end of time, too. If I have to back a big game, it's certainly not one held in a stadium full of bread and circuses. If I'm backing a big game, it's the cosmic fucking alignments and the balancing of powers. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm in for the big show. Okay, cool. Bring that shit on. Maybe. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. You know what? I also think, like, if they were, which would be a shame and they should never, but you're gonna, like, remake, because they can't come up with an original fucking idea, so they milk a franchise to death. You're gonna remake The Exorcist and The Omen. Get these cats doing the soundtrack. And make them like, Luciferian Queen. Just can put out all this music. It's some you like, some you don't. But the soundtracks are like, boom, mind blowing good. Now I'm not taking a shot. I'm just I'm willing to play in the middle of the road. You've got to understand. There's got to be a whole ton of people that are just like the main Ghost viewer probably isn't tuning into Striper videos on the side, right? I'm like this, and then maybe I'll follow it up with a Striper just so I can play both sides of the road. So each cosmic force gets its own time. That neutrality doesn't buy me anything. It certainly doesn't, I don't believe in actually, any neutral positions. It's a cop-out. Neutrality's fake. Mostly you just side with your own the least chance of your own demise, and then you call it neutrality. Yeah. Your personal safety is not neutrality. Trust me. I'm no I'm no expert, but all my pictures are for entertainment. I just run my mouth. What do I care? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying this is right, and I don't know if you are right. If I go with the defeatist attitude, the cosmic stardust set, none of us are right because you can't know it all, so you can't know anything. Ooh. That's flower. That's easy to get behind. This is cool. Cool. Now, my desire for that to come to fruition has nothing to do with a psychotic viewer thinking they could enable that. I'm talking about the big picture in the the narrative of the song. I don't have a fucking death wish. I just think the whole thing is awesome because if we follow the, let's say game plan put in place, the end's already figured out. Now, has a certain side time come? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I have to watch everything I fucking say, but you could go bang your partner on the corner on a street corner and no one will fucking do nothing about it but film it and put it on TikTok. But somehow words that hurt your fucking feelings are problematic. But fornicating in public and shit, fuck yeah, that's good shit. So, my point is we know who's winning the war right now. I'm curious to see how the end game unfolds, to see if the foretelling is true. See, if it's all foretold and you're literally lockstep in line with the end game plan, ooh, shit. The thing right after that is super fucking interesting to me. Now, do I really think I'm blowing smoke up everyone's ass and, we're just living in this constantly decaying, elitist-driven meat grinder? Yeah. That's what I really believe. But, Dad, it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. I think the song's fire. I like it. And you could be set free You could be. I believe any doctrine guided by moral relativism isn't really freedom, because the whole idea of oppress and oppressor and self-service really comes into play, where on the other side of the coin, if you have to constrain yourself to morally sound decision making, it turns out you're literally not able internally to oppress others. It goes against your right. I mean, do I accept the inevitability of the end and the trailers of the herd get left behind? Yes. There is a cold reality even to morally sound decision making. But when self-service is the left-hand path I choose, and moral relativism comes into play, well, then who's to say that your oppressor doesn't deserve your shit more than you? And because they're stronger and more capable, you have to just give up your shit. One way or another, physically, spiritually, combination. I'm just, food for thought. Especially when I feel like I went to some sort of unholy metal church service. Now, I didn't know. Oh, wait, I did know. I went anyways. They were serving a nice potluck at the end of it all, and I was hungry. But Zenith from Ghost, I actually think it was good. I like it. So if you're confused, well, then you're not paying attention, because what do I know? The song's fire, and you get to do you. I believe you should harm none. But the left-hand path doesn't really embrace that idea so much. So my opinions and your opinions might vary greatly. Later.